the title, today is just a review on the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I'm not getting paid for this video whatsoever. It's just my opinion on this product, and I wanted to share a little bit of tips and tricks with this product that you should know before you actually go out and buy it, and there's something in mind. So yeah, with this product, okay, there's ranges from different colors, different shades, different numbers, and I know it was really hard for me when I went to buy my Studio Fix Fluid, that it was like a challenge to me, like to find out what color is the right color for me. So you know, when you go shopping at the mall, it's like really bright in there. It's really important that you have natural light when you do actually apply your foundation, so you can make sure that it actually has the right shade for your skin. I mean, one time I bought one of these before, and they gave me the totally wrong shade, and that's like my makeup horror story. That's like another story. I'll get to that later. But yeah, I was walking around looking like an Oompa Loompa because I didn't know that, you know, the foundation that they applied on my skin while I was in the store was like way darker than what I needed. So yeah, so I picked up NW18, and it's Neutral Warm 18. So the Neutral Warm, actually, the artist at the Mac Pro store told me that the NW is Neutral Warm. It's for more pink undertones. Now, I hope I'm not getting this wrong, because that's exactly what I was told. So she told me the NW actually calms down like any scarring on your skin, like acne scars that you may have that are pigmented, like a darker color, not red, but like a brown or like a tan color. So that's why she told me that she recommended this shade for me. So the C and the NC are cool and neutral cool. NC, neutral cool, cool for C. Okay, so those ones actually are for people who have more like an olive, more cool tone to their skin, which I really wanted to get an NC or a C really badly, because I find that my skin has a little more yellow undertone to it, and I just like to look more olivey, olive complected, I should say. So yeah, so basically the NC and the C actually calms down redness in your skin, so which is a great thing to know. Now with these colors, they're sometimes so hard to find what shade is the right one for you, like as a shade number, like 20, 25, 18, 15, 5, 10, it's really hard to figure it out. So basically what they do is when you go up there, they'll usually test it on your forehead or over here on your jawline. Now sometimes when you go in there, they'll want to actually match your face to your décolleté area, and I find that, to me, that's like a big no-no, because if you're not used to doing that, you'll be walking around looking a lot darker than you normally do, because this actually tans a lot more than your face does. So yeah, find a shade that's closest to your skin tone, like over here on your jawline or up on your forehead. Another thing is ask for a sample. If they will give you a sample, try it out when you go home and apply it in natural sunlight and make sure that's the right tone for you. But what's great about these products is that you can actually take the foundation, the NW, and use a C or an NC powder to actually set your foundation. So if you can't figure out whether you're C or NC or NW, what the best thing is to do is whatever shade you get the opposite powder, because it'll actually help tone things down, even it out a little bit. But it's like nothing wrong with getting an NW and an NW powder, or a C powder and a C foundation as well. You can totally do that as well. But I'm saying, like, if you had a problem like me, I use the NW with a NC powder, and I find that it actually, to even things out, it makes things look a lot better. So yeah, so this right here was $26.50, and I find that it's a little bit expensive for a foundation. This is actually one fluid ounce. So with the pump that I invested in $6, I really recommend getting the pump, because you save a lot of product. I mean, if you don't have this pump, actually what you have to do is just pour the product onto the back of your head, and you find that you waste a lot of it. So with this, basically all I need is 2 pumps. I squirt 2 pumps in the back of my hand, and I use either my foundation brush that's over here. I'll open this up and show you. You can either use a foundation brush, you can use your finger, or like a flat top kabuki brush, that was like so weird, or you can use like a stippling brush. So I just use it either with this flat top, like a flat foundation brush, or just with a flat top kabuki brush, which is like this. Excuse me, my brush is like a little dirty, I need to wash it. So with this, so this is like really stiff, and this one is by Studio 35. I just got it like for $5, just a cheap little brush, but it does the job. So you can use it with this, or if you want more fuller coverage, apply some on the back of your hand again, take a little bit and use your fingertips with clean hands, of course. So like, it gives you more coverage. What's great about this too, you can double it up if you want more coverage. You apply 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, as many layers as you want to actually give you the coverage that you want. Also, excuse me, it's really great too with this that you could actually take a pump of this, pump it onto your hand, take a pump or a drop of your moisturizer, with like a Q-tip, mix it together, and then you can use your finger or one of your brushes that I mentioned, and you can make a tinted moisturizer as well with that product. So that's really great as well. So yeah, it's great for all types of skin. It's great for ages young and old. I find that if you don't want to use such an expensive foundation and you know, figure like, excuse me, where am I going with this? Yeah, so so with this right here, I would say if you're going to invest $26.50, invest in the top, as I said before. And I find that there's like other like drugstore products that are not really similar to do the job as well. So I mean, for younger girls out there, I would say like use this on a special occasion, or you can use a different foundation on a daily basis. But yeah, I really love my my MAC. What was I going with that? My MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Excuse me. And that's basically what I bought. That's basically what I have for this review. And I'm not sure of if it has any beneficial ingredients in there. It's like all these really high names in there, but I'm pretty sure if you want to find out whether or not it's beneficial, that you can find another video here on YouTube to actually explain that a little better. But I was just trying to get you guys a little familiar with the color shades and whether or not you are a cool tone, a neutral cool, or a NW. And like I said, the best way to find out if you can just go down to the MAC store, see if they'll give you a sample of it. If not, like I said before, you can take this, the NW, the NC, or the C, and actually you know, try to even things out with a different color powder. So yeah, so that is the end of my review. I hope that it was easy enough for you guys to understand. I know it gets confusing when you're dealing around with the numbers and the letters at the same time with the NWs and the Cs and the 18, 15, whatever number that is. So I thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.